The picture provided is a line chart, which gives information about car fuel consumption over years measured in liters per 100 kilometers. We can see that 2007 had the maximum number, which is around 14. However, 2020 has the minimum number, which is around 8. Another interesting point is 2002, 2007, and 2010, with a figure of 6, 8, 10, and 12. In conclusion, there is a significant gap in the car fuel consumption over years.
The line graphs gives us the information about the car fuel consumption over the years from year 2000 and to year 2020. We can see from the line graph that the highest value was in the year 2007 with an average of 14 liters for 100 kilometers. And the lowest value according to the line graph would be the year 2004 with below 6 liters per 100 kilometers. Therefore, this line graph shows us the car fuel consumption over the years.
The given picture gives information about car fuel consumption over years. Firstly, it indicates about 14 and 12. There are a lot of elements in this picture which are 16 and 10. There are all different colors and numbers which are blue color and black color. The highest element is 14 and the lowest element is 6. To conclude, this picture gives a lot of information about car fuel consumption over years.
The following chart provides the information about car fuel consumption over years. Overall, it has many fluctuations in the chart. It is quite evident that the highest figure is observed in 2007 at 14, while the lowest figure is observed in 2004 at around 5. In conclusion, the pie chart illustrates the composition of car fuel consumption over years.
The given image represents the car fuel consumption over years. There must have been a popular debate about information present in the image for a keywords year and the fuel consumption. The given image represents a beautiful image. However, information present for 2000 and the 2002 seems to be false. From the image, it is clear that maximum value seems to be constant, which further state the importance of the topic present in the image. In conclusion, the given image include the complicated data and the analysis with all the sufficient data.
The line graph is about car fuel consumption over years. There are two items, which is year and fuel consumption liter per 100 kilometer. Similarly, in 2000 the value of car fuel consumption was above 12, and in 2005 it was below 6. Similarly, in 2007 the value of car fuel consumption was above 14, and in 2020 it was dropped down to around 6. Overall, the highest fuel consumption was above 14 value. Thank you.
The line graph gives information about a car fuel composition over years. The primary feature of the image is car fuel. Firstly, it shows data about 2000, 2002, 2005 and 2007. Furthermore, it indicates 2012, 2015 and 2017 and 2020. Additionally, some details about some colors like white, black and blue is given. Moreover, it provides information about some numbers like 6, 8, 10, 12 and 14. Highest element is 12, 14 which is shown by 2020, and the lowest element is 6 which is shown by 2005. Overall data is all about of car fuel composition over years.
The given line graph gives information about car fuel consumption over years. Talking about important details, it can be seen that different types of year from 2000 to 2020 are shown in the figure. Talking about important details, the highest data was recorded in 2007, which was over 14. In contrast, the lowest data was recorded in 2005, which is nearly equal to 5. What is more, other elements such as 2000 has 13 value, whereas the 2020 has similar type of value related to 7. What is more, other elements such as 2010 and 2012 are similar or different in terms of value. To conclude, the image provides the information about car fuels consumption over years.
The image gives information about car fuel consumption over years. Overall, the picture is developed and beautiful. There are different colors in this picture like blue, white, and black. In this picture, on the left side of the picture, there is 6, 8, 10, 12 and 14. On the right side of the picture there are different lines. Moving to another side of the picture there are different years: 2000, 2002, 2005 and 2007. Overall the picture is very informative. Thank you so much.
This line chart gives information about car fuel consumption over years. It also shows different years such as 2000 and 2020. The highest value is about 14, which is related to 2007, but the lowest value is about 0, which is related to 2005. In addition to this information, you may notice that in 2020, the value is about 7. Finally, I can say in 2000 has the value is about 13.
The given line chart give information about car fuel consumption over here. In the picture, we can see the consumption of fuel is in increasing and decreasing point. In the highest point, the fuel car consumption over here is in 2007, and the lowest point is in 2005. In conclusion, the line chart give informative information about car fuel consumption over the year.
Well, the line graph is front of me gives the information about the car fuel consumption over year. I can observe that in the y-axis they give me the years like 2002 to 2020. In the y-axis they give me the fuel consumption liter in 100 kilometer is 6 to 14. The highest is 2007 is covered by 14% and the lowest is 2004 is covered by the 6%. Overall, the lectures give the information about the car fuel consumption over the year fuel consumption and the liter kilometer.
The given irregular trend of line graph in presenting the car fuel consumption over years. On the x-axis, years are written starting from 2000 and ends up to 2020, while on the other hand, the fuel consumption in 100 kilometers are written starting from 6 and ends up to 14. The highest fuel consumption is in the year of 2007 and it is more than 14, while on the other hand, the least contribution is in the year of 2020 and it is between 6 and 8. Overall, the picture illustrating the information about car fuel consumption over years.